Peace, you beautiful soul. Peace. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is Brittany. So happy to have you here on another beautiful day with another powerful message from Source. So just know that if you are here, it's because you're meant to. Do not doubt it. Make sure that you are listening with your heart as I bring through this message from Source. And allow yourself to just be immersed in the frequency, the activations, the light codes that are meant to come specifically to you during this video. Okay. So I was tapping in with Source, and the first thing that started coming to me was New Earth. And I was just like, ooh, I love this because I think that we all have obviously heard of New Earth. Many of you, I'm sure, have, and for the ones who have not, this message will absolutely address that. And and there's a lot of curiosity around it. There are a lot of questions around New Earth and what maybe that means for you in your spiritual healing journey and evolution as a soul. And so it's definitely an exciting time to be here on Earth right now. Remember that you decided before you incarnated to be here at this time because you knew how important it was to be here. You knew what you wanted to be able to contribute to the overall ascension of Gaia and the ascension of yourself out of this 3D, 4D dimension. And so you are here purposely. What was coming to me as sources when you are not a mistake. I don't know if that's just for someone specific. You are not a mistake. You are meant to be here. You chose to be here. You were needed to be here at this time. And so before I get into this message, I just want to thank you for being here. Thank you for shining your light. Thank you for showing up for yourself every day. Thank you for showing up for the collective, for the world. Thank you for providing your light and your energy because more than you even realize at times, you are so needed and you are in the right place at the right time. You are exactly where you are meant to be. There's no need to rush. There's no need to try to force anything or try to figure anything out. Your soul is guiding you and you are positioned beautifully. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this message. All right, y'all, let's begin. The new earth is not a destination, it's not a place on a map. It is a frequency that lives within you. New earth is birthed every time a soul chooses presence over distraction, compassion over control, unity over separation. It is not something that arrives all at once, but something you co create with every breath of conscious embodiment. You do not get to New Earth by escaping this world. You get there by transmuting this one, by becoming the bridge. When you dissolve your old patterns, when you free yourself from generational trauma, when you speak your truth with love, when you heal your heart, you become a portal. You open a doorway for others. You make the frequency of New Earth available here and now. The collective asks, when will it come? The answer is, it's already here, but you must choose it. You must choose it. You must unplug from the narrative of fear and plug into the frequency of soul truth. You must release the addiction to the external and root yourself in the inner kingdom. You must remember that your presence, your vibration, your choices, this is the architecture of New Earth. Your role is unique to your soul's design. Some of you are grid workers, some are healers, some are system breakers, some are way showers through creativity and art, but all of you are anchors. The blueprint for New Earth is coded into your DNA. As you heal, activate, and embody, you become the living map. And so it is. New Earth is not a destination, it is a frequency. It is a frequency meant for us all to embody. It's not a place on the map, as Source says, that we are traveling to. The way, remember, everything is here and now, everything is happening all at once. Time is an illusion. Time is something that we have been taught to um, believe is true in this dimension. But outside of this dimension, time does not exist. Okay. And so when we remember that, and we remember that everything is happening all at once, we realize that New Earth, the frequency of New Earth, is already available for us to reach, to get to. It is a frequency that we each are choosing to embody at any time. And if you are tapped in with this frequency, or if you are listening to this message, you are supposed to be one of the leaders of New Earth. You are meant to embody that frequency now and show others how to embody that frequency. Because the more of us that choose, because remember, we all have free will. Remember, we all have free will. Our souls can get us to the door, but it's our free will that opens it up and walks through. We have to choose it. So when we choose to embody the frequency of unconditional love for self, and through that unconditional love of self, you have unconditional love for everything and everyone else. And you remember that we are all one. And through that, you bring in that frequency into your reality. And then your reality embodies, your reality reflects that frequency of New Earth. You help the earth to ascend, which is all she wants to do. She wants to raise her vibration enough to transport herself into a new dimension. And we open up the door to allowing that to happen, not just for Gaia, not just for ourselves, but for everyone and everything. This is part of the reason why you are here at this time. Don't get it twisted. Let's not get it twisted. We all have a role to play in this ascension process, which is why we are here. If you were not meant to be part of this ascension process, you would not have chosen to be on earth at this time. You would not have chosen it. This is meant to happen in our lifetime. This is meant to happen in our lifetime. And we are so close. The more of us that awaken to who we truly are, the more of us that choose love over fear, as Source said, when we dissolve our old patterns, when we free ourselves from the generational traumas, when we speak our truth with love, when we choose to heal our heart, we become that portal. We become that portal. Not only do we get to step through that portal, but we allow others to also step through that portal. If you were not meant to be, if you were not meant to assist in the awakening of others, if you were not meant to assist in the evolution, in the ascension process, you would not be here on earth right now. Period. Full stop. Period. Full stop. That's why it's so important for you to understand your worth, your value, your light. Free yourself from the entrapment of the mind. Free yourself from the traumas that are holding you in the 3D realm, the 3D. Free yourself from this construct. Choose to live in love. Choose to be love. Choose to make decisions from your heart space. I know it's not easy. I know it isn't. I know it isn't easy. This dimension is very, very dense. And there's so much vying for your frequency and your energy. So many beings, seen and unseen. So much energy on this planet. That's when we look at things from that context. But when we look at things for how much help we're receiving right now, how much beautiful high vibrational energy is available for us at any given moment, we just have to choose it. How we don't have to give our energy away. How we can, if we have given our energy away, reclaim it at any time. How we do have the opportunity to be able to heal our traumas. How we do have the opportunity to realize and recognize that not everything that we are holding on to is ours, and that it is safe. You are safe. You have permission to be able to release anything at any time. You do not have to be tethered to your old self. You do not have to be tethered to the old ways of doing things, old energies that you used to be in. You can free yourself at any time. There is nothing holding you back but you, and simply making a decision and working every day, putting one foot in front of the other every single day and just progressing. We're not chasing perfection, we're chasing progress. This is what we are meant to do at this time. The more of us that do this at this time, the more of us that choose love over fear, we raise the bar and we allow the tipping point to occur. And when that tipping point happens, in a blink of an eye, you will be in a completely different existence, a completely different dimension where all you will see, all that will be available for you is nothing but love. You will not see any darkness. You will not see any low vibrational shit. You will not see any fear. You won't feel it. You won't feel any worry. You won't feel any anxiety. You will have literally transformed into a completely new human on a new earth, in a new vibration, in a new frequency that is available for you to embody now. But the more of us that work on this, the more of us that focus on that type of reality, this is why when two or more awakened souls come together, our energy shifts the planet. When we lock arms and we say that we are ready to evolve collectively, is when it happens, is when we step into this frequency. And some of us are meant to simply hold the door open for others to walk through. I know that that is part of my purpose. And when I say that, what I'm referring to is we, okay, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Some of you will get it, and some of you will not, and that is okay. If you get it, it's because you were meant to. And if you don't, it's because you are not meant to at this moment, at this moment. Many of us are here because we elected to be here at this time. Many of you are galactic beings, like myself, that have come here to Earth at this time and incarnated as a human being to be able to help the Earth ascend. And as the Earth ascends, you are meant to be one of the individuals who opens up, opens that portal to new Earth for others to walk through. But you are not meant to just open up the portal and stay in that frequency. You are meant to toggle back and forth because you are meant to do like this. Give me your hand. Let me show you the way and pull you through. That is what you are meant to do in this lifetime. That is your soul mission. So that means that you got to heal, babe. That means you got to embody the energy now, babe. That means you got to be it now. You are meant to do this. You are meant to be this. So many of you I am communicating with at this time, and you will know it. You will feel it in your heart. You will be like, that's me. You are meant to open up that door to new earth and help others walk through it. You are not meant to just walk through it on your own and stay there in that frequency, and that is it. And just allow the door to shut behind you and say, okay, well, I got here. Everyone else, y'all figure it out. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. You volunteered to come here. Many of you were asked to come here. You raised your hand and said, I will come to Earth at this time, and I will be one of the people on Earth in a human body to help the Earth ascend. This is why you can't take your life so seriously. You can't take everything that has ever happened to you so seriously. We are meant to enjoy this experience. We are meant to have fun as we do our soul mission work. We are meant to live freely and not live confined and constrained and in our traumas. This is why we have to heal now. That's why we have to keep working on ourselves now. This is why we have to have the love for ourselves now and see our worthiness now. As many of you can see, the planet is shifting and awakening. More people are awakening. The veil that has been over a lot of our eyes for a long, 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 long time is clearing. The fog clearing. The way things are happening in our world is purposeful. Chaos has to occur to wake people up. If you're already awake right now, which you clearly are since you're listening to this message, you are one of the ones that chose to wake up early, because your soul has decided that it wants to be in position for when the masses start awakening. This is why you have to speak your truth with love. This is why you cannot be scared to put yourself out there. This is why you can't be scared to talk about the things that we talk about on this channel, the messages that I bring through on this channel. You can't be afraid to talk about these things to other people. You can't be afraid to. You're not doing it to push. You're doing it to be authentic because you know you cannot hide. There's no more hiding. There's no more hiding, y'all. We're not doing that no more. If you came here to speak, you need to use your voice. You need to use your art. You need to create. You need to show up. That is what you are meant to do. And stop taking things so seriously and so personally. Feeling so much, feeling so much energy right now. For real, y'all. For real, y'all. This is the time. This is the time. As you can feel it. You can feel it. You can feel it. You can feel what the collective is feeling because you're empaths. So many of you are being pushed to release things at this time. Don't allow your ego to pull you back into old shit, into old frequencies. Don't allow your ego to tell you lies, to tell you that you're unworthy, to tell you that you have to be perfect, to tell you that you can't speak your truth. Don't allow your ego to do that because your ego will do it because it's just trying to care for you. It doesn't see the bigger picture. Your soul sees the bigger picture. You feel the bigger picture. So it's time for you to step into it. It's time for you to remember what this is really about, why you are here. So many of you come to me because you want to know what your purpose is. Why do you want to know what your purpose is? Because you know that you are not supposed to just be menial in this life. You're not supposed to live under a rock. You're supposed to show up and show out. And you know that there's more for you to do here. You feel it. That's why you all book your sessions with me. That's why you all want clarity and direction. And this is how you know. Don't doubt yourself. You know what it is. I talk to so many of you all, and you all are so powerful. You're so powerful. And many of you all are just seeking confirmation. You already know. You already know what it is, but you are looking for that confirmation. And I'm grateful to be able to help facilitate and provide that confirmation that you are seeking. But it's also important for you to know that you know. The new earth is within us. The golden age, it will be here in this lifetime. The disclosures from the star beings who are already here on this earth, obviously, but the ones that have been working with our government, the ones that have been working with scientists, the ones that have ushered in this technology that we have, ChatGPT, all of these things, these were not human creations. These came from the stars, all very purposeful at this time to be able to help the earth ascend, to be able to help to wake up. This is ancient technology. It's ancient technology. This is the technology that was here during the time of Lemuria, that was here during the time of Atlantis, and it has come back because this is the time that we are meant to ascend the earth. This is the time. This is why there's so much chaos going on right now. That's why there's so much crazy shit going on right now. You feel it. We all feel it. This time is very unique. Very, very unique. This is why your spirit teams want you to tap in with them more. This is why Source wants you to tap in with Source more, so that they can help you remember, they can help you get um, um, in position. You will get there regardless, but you are meant to get there. You got to stop taking this human experience so seriously. Yes, it is real, it is happening, but everything that has happened to you, you have allowed it to happen on a soul level. You knew it was going to happen to you before it happened, because it was meant to happen, because it was meant to push you and usher you in a certain direction for you to be in, because you needed to be here in this moment. You needed to be listening to this message in this moment. You needed to be reminded, which is all I'm doing, is just simply reminding you. After this existence is over, after this existence is over, there's going to be another existence for you. You're not just going to poof and then that's it. This is not a YOLO. YOLO is one of the biggest lies ever. If you know, you know. You have lived multiple lives. You're a multidimensional being. This is another reason why many of you also come to me because you want a past life regression session. You want to know your past lives. You want to understand what experiences you have had before because you understand reincarnation. You understand that this is not your first rodeo. You have done this before in some capacity as a human being, is what I'm referring to. Many of you have lived existences as other beings because many of you have incarnated on Earth at this time from other planets and other galaxies, like myself. So it's time for you to remember. It's time for you to remember who you are. Many of you are star seeds. Many of you are star seeds. All of us are light workers. We all have a role to play, and it's time for us to play it. So, what do you need to heal next? What do you need to work on next? What do you need to release next? What is it? If you don't know, ask your spirit team, ask your angel team, ask your guides, ask source, ask spirit. Allow them to bring it through to you. Get outside, put your feet on some grass, connect in with Gaia, allow her systems, her energy to heal you, to transmute the energy that you pick up from everyone and everything else when you're out. This is why it's also important that at the end of your day, that you calling your spirit team to help you to transmute all of the energy that you have picked up from the day because the majority of it is not yours. This is a game, y'all. This is a game. We got to understand how to play this game. And we have to also understand that we are a player in the game. We are not being played by the game. So utilizing our tools, remembering who we are, remembering that we are the creator of our own existence. And so the more you heal, the more you work on yourself, the more you raise your vibration, the easier it is for you to remember, the easier it is for you to connect to spirit, to your guides. The easier it is for you to bring down from the spiritual realm into this physical plane all of your spiritual gifts. This is the time now to do this. Source just it keeps wanting me to let you all know that it's time for you to stop taking things so seriously. The things of this human existence. I understand that we have lives, that we have bills, that we have very human shit. But it's important to balance it and not get so consumed because the ego can have you so wrapped up in what you physically see that you don't remember what has come through in this message. And Source is asking for you to remember, which is why Source is bringing this information through me, and which is why I feel so much energy moving through my body right now. Okay? I don't even think that I've ever recorded a video for you all this long. This is how I know that this message, this will only reach the ones it's supposed to reach. So if you're here, drop the world emoji. The world emoji. I know that there are multiple earth world emojis. Pick one that resonates with you and drop it into the comment section so I know that you've made it here with me this entire time. You are meant to be a leader. You don't have to worry about when is it going to happen. Don't worry about when. Focus on what you need to heal, what you need to release, stepping into your authenticity fully, stepping into your wholeness, unconditional love of self. You do that, that is a recipe to new earth. That is a recipe to the life, the existence that you set out for yourself. You have already gone, thank you, Source. This is so important. You have already gone through all of the hard shit, all of the hard stuff that you were supposed to go through in order to get you here, to get you awakened. You have already been through. Now it's a choice if you decide to still live in that frequency. It is a choice, but you don't have to anymore. You don't have to. All of the really hard, difficult things, the difficult, challenging, really stifling things that you have been through, you have already overcome them. You are not meant to go through any more serious lessons. But if you feel that you do, then you will. If you continue to listen to your ego instead of listening to your heart, you will. But just know that you do not have to. Source is saying that you have already gone through the mud. You have already learned all of the lessons. It is now time for you to embody the more of the light that you came here to fully bring into this existence. It is a choice. It is your free will choice. You are doing a great job. You can only do the best that you can, and the best that you can is enough for the now moment. But it is our job as boots on the ground to not forget, not get so caught up in this human experience that we forget why we came here, that we forget who we are. This is a time to remember. This is the time. This is a 9 year. We are in this transformative year. Energy that you get to embody come March 2026, when the energy, the 1 year energy fully steps into this planet fully, is to know and remember and have in the forefront of your mind what Source has brought through in this message fully. So, what do you need to heal? What do you need to work through? What do you need to release? What do you need to overcome? What is it? Are you working on it? Are you working on it just as much as you work at your job? Are you working on yourself just as much as you want to go out and do things? Like, are you still focused on this stuff? I'm so proud of each and every one of you. I'm so proud of each and every one of you. I love you all so very much because you are here on earth at this time. And it's not easy to be here. Obviously, I know it. It took me a long time to be able to put myself online and be able to talk about openly and honestly and truthfully, authentically, what I have shared in this message. I dealt with a lot of fear, but I don't have that fear anymore. That's gone. Because my soul knew that it was time for me to release that so I could step up and be on my soul mission and do this work and communicate with this collective. Because there are many of you that cannot talk about these things with other people because there aren't many people in your life that you feel comfortable enough to communicate this with. But that should not stop you. That should not stop you because I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. Many of you, many of you, well, I'll just say this. All of you are supposed to speak your truth. All of you are supposed to speak your truth unapologetically with love. Many of you are supposed to be online like I am. Many of you are supposed to be online like I am. Doesn't matter what platform you choose. If you choose YouTube, Facebook, IG, TikTok, it doesn't matter. Many of you are supposed to be online talking about this, your personal experiences, bringing through messages, tapping into your creativity, whatever it is your soul mission work is. You're supposed to be talking about it. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Are you doing it? I don't even know if y'all heard that. There's literally a train that just honked its horn as soon as I said that. Many of you are supposed to be online because it's not just your immediate circle that you are meant to affect. You are literally meant to tap into others. I'm so grateful. So many of you that I have connected with, you don't live anywhere close to me. You don't live anywhere close to me. A lot of you don't even live in the United States. I would have never been able to reach you had I not gotten over my fear of putting myself out there. Period. But our souls were meant to connect. You were meant to resonate with me through this video or my other content, however you found me. But it took me having to like literally heal a lot of shit, a lot of wounds that came from my childhood, stuff that came from other lives that I've lived as well. But a lot that I have tackled has come from this existence. And so I don't even really remember where I was going. Where was I going with this source? You are meant to show up authentically you. Because you are meant to be a leader. You may not have ever seen yourself as a leader, which is cool. Yeah, I used to be the one in the back, okay? The back of everything, in the back of the classroom, in the in the back of the conferences, all the things. I did not want to be up front. I did not want to be seen. I wanted to be the one seeing everything. I wanted to be in the I wanted to be aware of everything going on. I did not want to be the don't look at me. Don't look at me. I'm not here. I'm a fly on the wall type energy. But guess what? I was not meant to do that. I was meant to be in the forefront. Who would have known? I didn't know. And even once I realized that and learned that, it took me a long time to get comfortable with it. A lot of trial and error. But here we are. Here we are. And I love it here. I love it on this side. I love communicating with you all. I love bringing through these messages from Source. I love sitting in my car and bringing through these messages. I love this. I get excited to do this. For a while, though, I'll tell you in the beginning when I first started doing it, I was just kind of doing it because I just felt like, okay, this is what Spirit is telling me to do. So I'm just going to do it. And I got burnt out because I was doing it a lot. I'll save that story for another video. I'll bring through that story in another video. But yeah, y'all, we're in this together. I love you all so much. I've been talking for like 40 minutes. I have no idea if y'all are still here. If you are, you a real one. If you are a real one. And even if you're not, just know that your energy is appreciated. Your energy is loved. Thank you all so 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 very much. I am here. I am here to help you. Not only am I here to bring through messages and be a beacon in that way. Excuse me. I am also meant to be able to help you on a one-on-one basis. Thankfully, when I was going through the early stages of my awakening, I found a spiritual teacher that I resonated with. And she helped me. She helped accelerate so much shit for me, helped me understand a lot of the basics, things, whatever you want to call it. So grateful. Shout out to Professor Melanie. Shout out to the entire SAU collective. If you know, you know. I'm here for you. I've talked about multiple times, I have many sessions. I offer one-on-one channeling sessions for those of you who want to connect in with your spirit team, your higher self, your guide, source, your angel team, to bring through and channel messages to help get you clear, provide clarity and direction for you on what you need to do next, on whatever it is that you're working through that maybe you just need help working through. That's what those channeling sessions are for, soul activation sessions are for. And then I offer the deeper transformative sessions, which are my hypnotherapy sessions, where you literally come out of those sessions as a different version of yourself, a higher version, a more authentic version, a more healed version of yourself. Tap in with me. I am here for this collective. I'm here for you. I love you all so very much. Thank you for making it through this video with me. Thank you for receiving this message from your heart space, through your heart space from source. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your journey. I'm so very grateful for each and every one of you. And I will catch you all in the next video. I love you all. Peace.